All right, we're gonna do this one more time. My finger, as you can see, is still fucked up. You can tell it severely. The little bit I played trying to do the first two videos, it's already starting to leak. Not blood, but goo. I squished my finger putting my lock on my trailer the other day, and it took a big chunk and cut it. So as soon as the pain stops, I'll do a good video on this like I usually do. But right now you're going to get a two-finger guitar playing video with maybe a little bit of pinky action. Okay. No, I didn't say the size of your dick. I said pinky action. Okay. So, yeah, the size of your dick. Anyway, I am playing a new guitar, one that I did not plan on getting. I didn't even know it existed for the price they offered it. But I found it. I bought it at Chicago Music Exchange. I've mentioned them multiple times. I have bought many a guitar from them over the years. I know that when I order from them, I'm going to get a quality machine that is a good machine. They know what they're doing there, man. So when I saw this one on their website and it was listed as used, but you know, I had to pull, I don't know where the fuck it went. I had to pull the plastic off of the fucking pickups. And I still have to pull the plastic off the pick guard. So this is a new guitar, man. There's no cracks in the neck joint. It was just a good fucking deal. This is an Ibanez AZ Prestige, made in Japan. As everyone knows, if I'm gonna buy an Ibanez, 9 times out of 10, unless there's some weird reason I'm looking for something a lower model, I'm gonna buy a Prestige. I'm gonna spend the money. They know how to make their fucking guitars in Japan. The lower priced ones from Indonesia, it's kind of hit or miss on those. And I believe they also have a line Geos or something like that are from fucking China. Those I'm not that impressed with. But the Ibanez AZs from Japan, I would buy in a heartbeat. I own multiple Prestiges. I own an S, a Sabre. I own a premium that's from Japan. I own the S, the AZ. I own a 7-string J. No, the S is a J. Team J Craft from Japan. I own a 7-string, made in Japan Prestige. So I like Prestiges. I like the Japanese way they make the way they make them in Japan. So I don't know where I was going there. Back to this guitar. This is an Ibanez AZ. I can't give you the exact model number right offhand, but it is a single cut Telecaster style body, okay? It is a little skinnier. It's not as wide as a Telecaster, and it feels a little longer. And of course, the horn down here is sharper, more Strat, more RG style than it is on a Telecaster. Up here is the same thing. It's a little sharper. It's not quite as rounded. But overall, I would call this an Ibanez fucking Telecaster, okay? Roasted maple neck, roasted maple fretboard, standard tuners. The bridge is not boxed. I was worried about that. But I am able to get this thing to quack like a regular twang, like a Telecaster, even though only the bridge portion of the show is boxed. I was really unsure because it's not a full box, so I didn't know how I would react with it, and it's great. It's great. It's got a Seymour Duncan bridge, Telecaster pickup, and Seymour Duncan mini humbucker in the neck. Lumenlay inlays, dots. Mother of pearl. There we go. That's what I couldn't remember earlier. Mother of pearl inlays. I believe these are stainless steel frets, and it has the unusual control knobs here, control setup here. Rather than have volume, tone with your selector either in the front or in the middle, this is more curved up. Gives you a lot quicker access to pickup selection, and the volume and the tone are in the perfect position. Now, the toggle switch, I'm going to have to find out exactly what it does, but I'm assuming it splits the single coil and the mini humbucker. I'll play it for you, and I'll have it down here, and you can hear what it does. I'm just going to say it splits it, because that's what it sounds like to me, but I don't know how you're going to split a single coil. So I'll have to do some research on it. But like I said, I was not planning on buying a guitar like this, especially a Prestige from Ibanez, because, you know, I already have quite a few. But the price was unbelievably right, and it was coming from a company I trust, and who I bought from before, you know, Chicago Music Exchange. So I took a gamble, and it was a happy gamble. It was like an unplanned pregnancy. I wasn't planning on it, but, you know, 9 months later it popped out, and here it is. And there's a reason I brought that up, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. But I think I might have to keep this beard, because I'm going from grandpa. I'm going to be a multiple grandpa. I just found out, and still having a hard time processing it. But yeah, I got a smile on my face, and I'm quite excited. Not only for me, but for the people involved. It was a shock. I'm still in shock. Anyway, I'll play this guitar. It's going to be the simplest. Wearing my Santa Slayer shirt. And go from there. Remember, my finger's all fucked up. So, here's what it sounds like. Here's the bridge. Now, here's the bridge pickup with that toggle switch down. Here's the bridge pickup with the toggle switch up. the best I get, man. I'm sure my face was making I was making faces. That hurt. That really fucking hurt. I tried to bend and oh no, that ain't happening. So you can hear the sounds really good. It's not set up to my liking. And I don't think it was set up at all from the factory. So overall, I give this a 9 out of 10. I give it a 10 out of 10 if it was set up. I was shocked when I got it because usually Chicago Music Exchange sets up the gear before they send it out. At least that's what my experience has been. This was not used. If it was a demo. I mean, there wasn't even a scratch on the plastic on the pick guard. Fabulous guitar. The price I paid made it even more fabulous-er. Now, the cool thing is, it came with the usual utensils that come with a case candy, so to speak, with an Ibanez, including the Team J-Craft plastic envelope. Even my Team J-Craft Saber didn't come with the envelope. These multi-tools they have that are included, by far are the best thing that you will ever get, including the little hammer. Actually, I think it's for pulling off nuts, but my wife stole my other one. She used this piece here, or where's it at? She used this piece here, this Allen wrench right here. She used that to clean her pipe. So I can't use it anymore because it's got the black tip because she kept stuffing it in the bowl there. My wife can do whatever she wants. She's not required to do drug tests. I am, so I'm disappointed she used my Ibanez tools, but whatever makes her happy. Wow, it even comes with a gauge. Let's see, what are the strings set at the low E? I don't know. 1, 2, 4. I'm guessing those are millimeters. 4 millimeters high. Too high for me. I'll get that set up and taken care of. This is a fabulous guitar. I don't know if they have any more, but for $1,350, you can't pass up a fucking Ibanez AZ Prestige, made in Japan. You can't pass up that deal. Brand new. Either that or the guys at the people at Chicago Music Exchange know I bought a lot of gear from them over the years, and they hooked me up. Either way, killer deal. What else I want to talk about? Oh, I needed to talk about crypto. I read an article that said that Bitcoin had pretty much hit its maximum peak at $99,000, and that altcoins were going to continue up. Right now we got the holidays going on. We got fucking new reports coming out next month in December. I think we are I'm going to agree with the articles, and I'm going to say we're in a cooling stage right now, in a plateau. Bitcoin's dropped down to 93 or 96. Last time I checked. Let's find out here real fast, shall we? Bitcoin is at 92.8. Kind of flatlined where it's at right now. Ethereum is up to 34. I'm going to talk about Ethereum a little bit more here in a minute. Solana's down about $30. Everything else is kind of maintaining where it's at. It's going down a little bit here and there. Let me see where I'm at. Pepe, I only got like 1.5 million of those, so I'm not thinking about that. ADA is still at 96 cents. XRP is at $1.37. Shiba's at 24.50 a million. Doji's at 39 cents. AVAX is up to 42.83. Ethereum Classic is up about $1.66 tonight to 29.67. And Litecoin is down from its high of like 105 earlier last week. So I think overall, I'm maintaining right where I'm at. So as of right now, I don't have any plans on selling off anything. I'm just kind of letting it go, letting the market do its thing. If I were a hardcore buyer, a hardcore crypto guy, over the last 2 weekends, especially last weekend, I could have made a pretty penny selling it at the high and buying at the low, because from Friday on till about Monday morning, every night it would go skyrocket up, and then right around 4 a.m. Pacific time, it would all dive down and go right back to where it was at. It did that 3 times that I caught. So I could have easily sold off, made approximately $150. But I'm not that involved right now. I got a lot of other shit going on. So I am just a buy and hodl right now. Right now, the Robinhood account is up to 807. Now, that is down about $93 from the weekend. It's just the way crypto goes. The more you have in there, the more the fluctuation. So, but see, the thing is when it does go and does start to run, it starts to run good. The crypto.com account, I'm down about $100 on there. My peak over the weekend was like $19.60. I'm waiting for that $2,000 mark. That would be nice. But right now it's down at about $100. The Coinbase account, that one's down exactly $100. It's at $1,400 at the moment. During the weekend, it went up to $15.50. So, if I really wanted to sell off, I could have bought it all back. But I'm not that much of a crypto investor at the moment. So I'm just, like I said, I'm buying and hodling. I have taken everything that is staked. I have taken it unstaked at all. Now, the amount of time it takes to unstake things varies on the token. Like Cosmos and Polkadot, it takes 28 days to unstake from Coinbase. So even if I wanted to sell at the peak, I couldn't because it is staked. So the market is, I'm going to say the market is going to increase later this month, earlier next month. So I am unstaking now and preparing for that time when I will be selling. Will it be in the near future? Maybe, maybe not. But I do know if the market decreases substantially, I will be selling. But at this moment, I am not selling anything off. But that's my choice. That's my investment needs. That's my forecast. So I'm just going to ride it out for a little while, see where it goes. Because remember, we are coming up on an American holiday, which is Thanksgiving. The rest of the world doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving. Remember that, all right? Remember, crypto is global. So rather than thinking just inside the USA, think world, think global. Okay. The Alto IRA account is down about $50. It was up to $1,100 over the weekend. Most of that is powered by Solana. It has dropped almost $30 since the weekend. Everything else is kind of maintaining where it's at, but Solana has taken a $30 dive. That explains most of the loss in that Alto crypto account, Easy Ravioli account. Ethereum name service is doing well. It's up to almost $30 a token. I'm not going to complain. I got a few of those. Oh, no, excuse me. It's up to $25.50 a token. Either way, I'm not going to complain. I don't have anything that's really sticking out. Avalanche is up to $43 a token. I was buying that, $25, $29? Everything else just kind of maintaining. Helium Mobile went up today. I'm quite happy about that. Other than that, man, there's nothing to really talk about. I'm just hodling and maintaining. Now, if I do have some underperformers, I am taking advantage of any rise that they might offer or have, and getting out from under those bad performers, underperformers. I sold off a few over the weekend. I think I either broke even or was slightly underperform or at a loss. The only one I don't know what to do with. In the previous runs, crypto runs, Step app, which is call sign FitFi, FITFI, has always done pretty well. It's always gone up. It is not doing that well this time around, and I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do, so I'm holding on to 1,000 of them, and I'm not buying any more. So I'm just gonna ride it out. I got quite a few that I'm unsure about, but I'm not selling them at a loss yet. So, I've read articles that said the crypto, the Bitcoin craze has died for this market season, while altcoins are going to continue until like next May. I don't know if I agree with that. I can't see that far into the future, and I have never seen a run last that long. But I'm going to ride it out, see where it goes. And I recommend you do the same. Just be happy that it's made it as far as it has, because the last few runs didn't even come close to this. They were like mini runs, I guess you call them, mini bull markets. Right now, I think, like I said, we've hit the plateau, so let's see where it goes after the holiday, and we'll go from there. But you got to do what you got to do for your investment needs. Mine are completely different than yours, okay? Remember that. You do what's best for you. I'll do what's best for me. And, just go from there, all right? What else I want to talk about? The daughter's getting ready to... Well, I'm not supposed to talk about that, so all I can tell you is I was surprised tonight by the number 2 instead of 1. What else do I want to talk about? There's something else I want to talk about. I got a bunch of pedals that I gotta do a video on, but I gotta wait for my finger to come back. Other than that, I got nothing else to talk about. All right. Oh, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. You gotta see that show, man. If they're coming to your tent, you gotta check them out. That was my first time seeing them on Sunday. It was a good show. I'm a little disappointed they didn't play more Christmas music. I was expecting it to be more Christmas music oriented, especially the standard Christmas music. But it was not. And it was kind of long, in my opinion. Great musicianship, some great fucking singers, some great guitar players. But I still have a few unanswered questions. Like, I understand the chick in the blow up snow globe. I understand all the fire. I understand all the pyrotechnics. I understand the background. I got all that. I understood the story. What I'm not understanding is what the fucking cranes were for, lifting the guitar players up out into the crowd. What was the purpose of that? It didn't follow along with the story. It is a show. It is like a musical play. And it does have acts, so to speak. It was neat. It was interesting. I don't like the seats at the Moda Center. I still have a bruise on my ass from sitting on the fucking cup holder all night. Because, well, I was being courteous and giving my old lady extra room so she didn't have to sit ass cheek to ass cheek with the person next to her. But other than that, it was a great show. The only musician I knew that was there was the drummer. He played for Slaughter, Blas somebody. The old lady said he was definitely a performer. You could tell, a rock performer by the twirling of the sticks and everything in between beats. But I didn't see any of that. Of course, I wasn't looking for it. But she said he was an excellent addition to the performance, and his I don't know what you call it. His stick twirling was magnificent. Other than that, I don't know. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Hasta luego. Happy Thanksgiving in 2 days. And remember, the states almost always work extra hard to keep the roads open during the holidays. But they do have their limits. Remember that, especially in Wyoming, Colorado, Cabbage in Oregon. Remember that. So plan accordingly to the weather. Be safe. Put a kit in your car in case for some reason you do get stuck somewhere because they shut the roads down. But most of all, be safe out there. No drinking and driving. Hasta luego. For Fender out. Later.